Didn't close us off at all. Hi, how are you guys doing?
Hello.
I don't know if you've noticed yet, but today I'm not alone. I am graced by the presence of Momma Sparks in this video. What up, Isaiah Brown? Good to see you.
Hi,
Meredith,
Meredith.
what up, girl? Glad y'all are here. If you didn't see the message in the comment section, if you're watching, let us know you're here. Type your name in the comments so that we can see you're watching, and so we can give you a shout out. We wanna acknowledge you tonight. What up, Callie? I like the smiley face. That's cute.
Hello.
Well, I want to welcome you guys to our live video. Here we go. We got Andrew Morris and Matthew Weaver.
Howdy.
Dope. Glad y'all are here.
I miss my people.
I do too. I miss you guys. What up, Bree? Briley Cummings. Oh man, I'm kind of sleepy. You guys sleepy? I'm trying not to be right now. We got stuff to talk about, right? Tonight for our live video, we're gonna have kind of a discussion. What up, Megan?
Hi, Megan.
We're gonna talk about some things, and then Momma Sparks and I are gonna have kind of a discussion. And so, what I want you guys to do is, while you're watching, if you have any questions or comments, at any time, just go ahead and type those in and send it to us so that we can see that show up. Excuse me, and so that when we get to our actual discussion point, we can address maybe some of the questions that you have or some of the comments that you shared with us, and bring that up in part of our conversation. Because definitely, if you have questions or anything like that, we want to answer that for you. And Meredith said she loves your shirt. That's
it's
sweet.
A good shirt.
It is a dope shirt. It's pretty awesome.
I can't wait to see everybody wearing them again. I miss everybody.
I know. We miss you guys, and really looking forward to getting to see y'all again. Although it's kind of looking like that may not be in the next couple of weeks. So you'll have to keep watching me on a screen, which is okay because I look really good on camera, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I look awesome.
Your mama loves you.
Yeah, she does. Cool. So, Momma Sparks, we were kind of talking, and there's thanks, Grass. We were kind of talking on the phone earlier today, and she was kind of sharing with me some stuff that's heavy on her heart right now about kind of what's going on, and about staying connected with God, and maintaining that relationship, not letting that kind of slack off or whatever. And so here for the next few minutes, Momma Sparks is going to speak to you about just some stuff that we believe God has really been putting on her heart right now to share with you guys. So I'm going to shut up, and she's going to start talking.
Well, I know that everybody has their own situation going on. I mean, we're all in the same boat of being away from each other, and I know that y'all miss your church. We definitely miss you, miss seeing your faces, and connecting with you from far away is super tricky, especially when your priority has to be school, and trying to work that out. And I know that there's data limits on things and internet problems in the country, and it's just tricky trying to balance all of that. So we don't know what you need and how we can pray for you, but we really want you to tell us. One thing that I really, really have struggled with has been being a little bit lazy, probably not spending enough time with God as I should, because I don't have my schedule like normal. Wednesdays I'm at church, Sundays I'm at church, and connecting with you guys. And when we don't have that connection, it's very easy to feel alone. And you're not. You're very much loved. We love you very much, and God loves you very much. And He wants you to spend time with Him. And the way that you can do that is be diligent and intentional with your time. Pick some devotions, do devotions, read the Bible, read some Bible verses. And if you truly don't know how to get closer to God in this time, you have breakout leaders. Every single one of you do.
That's right.
And I miss my high school girls big time. I miss all of you, but I have a special heart for them with the breakout sessions and getting to talk further with what Guy is teaching us. And I love it when y'all and when my kids would reach out to me and say, "Hey, I'm really having a hard time with this," or "Can you show me how to pray?" Because sometimes we feel like we don't even know how to do that. So those are my suggestions, Guy.
Cool.
Do you have some additional thoughts on how they could be working on spending some time with God?
Yeah, I've been kind of thinking about that, and there's some of the I don't know, like the standard typical stuff, like staying in the Word and praying and worshiping, and that's all absolutely good and true. You definitely want to stay in the Word. You definitely want to maintain a prayer life and maintain a conversation with God, just like you would with your friends. I mean, it's the same concept. You don't stay close to a friend that you never talk to.
Absolutely.
So if your relationship with God is going to thrive, you got to talk to him on a regular basis. And a lot of that conversation needs to be private. It needs to be just between you and him, and not distracted and disrupted, and not even in a group. There's a time and place for some of that, but really the Bible calls us to really, our time with God really is to be this private, this personal, this special time that we set apart. We don't just fit in, but we take this chunk and we go and we're alone with him. But I would even challenge you, find a creative way to spend time with God. For me, one of my favorite ways, and I don't do this as often as I probably ought to, but if God has given you a gift or a talent or something that you're really good at, or that you just really enjoy, even if you're not great at it, that's cool. But maybe even try to find a way to creatively use that gift or that talent or that thing you like to do, to spend time with God, to direct that towards him. If you really like to draw, or you really enjoy writing, or if you're passionate about dance or about singing or about anything really, try to find a way to utilize that, to enjoy God in those moments. For me, I love to write spoken word, and even have delved a little bit into writing some rap and some songs, and I'm kind of playing with that right now and enjoying that. But for me, that's not so much a thing of, it's like I'm trying to make it as a rapper or as a YouTube spoken word artist or anything like that. Maybe something like that will happen, but that's not really the point. The point really is that through that, me and God really hash out some deep stuff. We have some hard conversations through spoken word. When I write stuff on paper, it becomes real to me, and I can deal with that. Or I can look back on where I came from, and I can write from a place of thankfulness and glorifying God that that's not who I am anymore, that's just a memory of an old me. So stuff like that. I mean, if you don't know, try a couple of things. I didn't know I liked doing that until I started trying to do it. I heard somebody else do it and I thought it was awesome, so I thought I'd try it, and I was terrible at first, and over time improved it. But find that thing for you where you connect with God on a deep and personal level. That can be throwing a football. It can be singing your heart out. It can be writing. It can be dancing. I connect with God a lot through dance too. There's a lot of different ways, other than just the standard reading the word and prayer. Those are absolute foundations. But on top of that, find something creative and personal that's just between you and God. It doesn't have to be for everyone else. It doesn't have to be recorded. It can just be this special thing that you do together. And being at home is the best time to try that kind of stuff out. And to learn what God likes, what you and God like to do together. It can be pretty special experience. So that's kind of what I was thinking about today when I was driving and trying to come up with some thoughts on kind of what that looks like to to stay connected. And man, I've been lazy some too, and not doing the best about staying in the Word and staying in prayer like I'm supposed to. And I getting out of my schedule and kind of getting comfy in my chair can can kind of knock me out of my routine. But I'm kind of working on a new normal for right now, and finding a new time and a new place where I can make sure to stay connected with God and to enjoy Him and to love on Him some. And so, but anyway, if you've got any questions or any thoughts or anything that you'd like to share with us, or maybe with your breakout leader, if you want to continue this conversation with your breakout leader or your mentor, I would highly encourage you to do that. If you have some thoughts on maybe some creative stuff you could do, post it in the comment section or text your breakout leader, or next time you guys do a house party meeting, man, share it with a group. Maybe a couple of you guys like to do that. And somebody else maybe who doesn't know what they like to do can be like, hey, maybe I'll try that out. That might work for me. And, I like to draw, or, whatever it is. So do you have anything else you wanted to say?
Yeah, I was thinking about after, when we were at church and we were having our Wednesday nights together, after Guy would give the word, and then we would break out into our breakout sessions and go a little deeper and have that opportunity to really hear your heart about what you were understanding and what you didn't understand and what's going on at home. Guys, nothing's changed in that way. We still care about all that.
Yeah.
I have no doubt that some of the heartaches that you were having and some of the struggles that you were going through didn't stop just because you aren't here.
Yeah.
Just because we aren't together. So I care about that. And I know your breakout leaders care about that. I know your youth pastor cares about that. So please continue to reach out, even though we're not together. There's so many ways that we can do it, and we're trying. Yep. And we would love to find you somewhere, to do that, whether it's in a house party meeting, a Zoom meeting. Facebook doesn't seem to be the thing, but it's there. We could do that, Facebook Live, Messenger, texting seems to be the thing that's working the most. But whatever, we love you very much, and want to continue those deep conversations about what Guy was sharing with us each Wednesday, what he's teaching us. So, yeah.
It's good. Well, guys, I've got a few announcements for y'all, and just some stuff I want to share that I think you need to know. First thing is that your breakout leaders should be contacting you about the house party app is an application we're looking at using for our small groups to stay connected. So, for example, the high school guys would get together it's called a house in the app, it's just a group video chat. So the high school guys would get together in the digital virtual house, and then the junior high guys and the junior high girls and the high school girls would all be in your own video group chat. And there's through the app, there's games you can play together. You can have, I think it's up to 8 people in that video chat. So that should fit all of our small groups. So all of you guys should be able to hop in together and play a game together, or fellowship together, or just talk about what's going on, and complain about school, and right. And your breakout leaders may even decide to have some kind of devotion or something like that here and there. Whatever you guys decide to do, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a really neat way to stay connected. Really fun way for us to all be able to stay connected with each other in our small groups. And
a lot of you have already used it. I got to see last night. It was pretty cool. Tell us what you think about that. It was really fun to see your faces finally. I just love it. And just a lot of giggling, honestly.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
Really cool. Ways to leave notes and face mail. I don't know what that is yet, because I got on there and I'm like, I'm videoing everything right now, and I didn't mean to be, but so were you. So whatever.
Yeah. Oops.
Learning together.
It's fun. We're going to have a good time with that. Mm-hmm. And who knows, if there's room and I'm available, I may jump in with some of y'all's house parties. And
you totally can if it's not completely locked, with their friends, which was really fun, because I was like, hi, don't forget to lock the room if you don't want everybody to see it. It was pretty funny because your face just appears. And that's just so cool.
Just kind of, what's up, y'all?
Guy does need to get on it.
I do.
You're right.
It'd be fun. Play some chips and guac. And if you don't know what that is, you need to get House Party.
Or you crash the game and don't know what you're doing.
That's right.
That happened to me.
Next thing is that next Tuesday, our activity, I think we're going to have a lot of fun with this activity. You guys definitely need to participate. You're going to have all weekend to do it. On Thursday, I'm going to send you guys a Survey Monkey. And if you don't know what that is, it's a website that I can use to build a survey. And I can send it through the text messaging system, and you can access it straight from your phone through that text message and complete a survey. And it's going to have some goofy questions. It's going to be fun. And it's totally anonymous. So if there's some questions in there where you're like, ooh, this is kind of weird. I don't want anybody to know that I do this. Then that's okay, because nobody will know it was you.
Oh, I love it.
We'll just all collectively agree that we're all strange and do weird stuff.
And that's okay.
And that it's awesome.
Yes.
And it's just who we are. So I'm going to send that out tomorrow. And you'll have all weekend to do it. And then on Tuesday, we're going to go live, and I'm going to share with you guys the results for each question. And it's going to be hilarious. You guys are going to love it.
That'll be funny.
Can't wait to do that.
Yay.
Tomorrow. And then last thing, if you have not yet heard of the app called Zoom, you are out of the loop, because like everyone in the world is using it right now. We're going to give it a try for next Wednesday. So a week from today, we're all going to hop on a Zoom call instead of a live YouTube video, so that hopefully all of us as a large group, as a youth group, can collectively fellowship together for the first time in a month?
Yeah, great.
Wow.
To see some faces.
Wow. So it's going to be really nice to get to see some of you guys and hear from you guys, and be total chaos in a giant video call. So if you don't have the Zoom app, you need to ask your parents to download that. And if you don't have your own phone, maybe ask your parents if you could borrow theirs at 5:00 next Wednesday to jump in our Zoom call. And I'll send out a text message inviting you to that group
so Zoom
next
over
week.
To youth group.
Yeah, so Zoom over to youth group. Man, that's good. Good stuff.
Really?
Don't you miss this?
Yeah.
I do.
Oh, we're so funny.
But that's all I got. We're still going to be meeting on Wednesday at 5:00. Time won't change. We're just going to try Zoom instead, so that maybe we can better connect with you. And if it goes really well, we might continue to do it that way instead of on YouTube. So all we're doing is we're trying to find the best way to stay connected with you and to encourage you and love on you, and see you and hear from you. So that's all we got. And we love you guys a whole lot. Look forward to seeing you in House Party and on Zoom. And I'm pumped to find out what the answers are going to be to that survey. It's going to be good. So
okay, cool.
That's it. Love you guys.
Love ya.
Stay connected with the Lord. Bye.